Hi everyone, it is day 9 of our 90 Days to Taxes series where we're taking new business owners or business owners that might not be very organized and helping you get organized and ready to file your taxes. So today we talked about what sort of expense categories should we be placing things in. So part of our bookkeeping is making sure that we go in and we categorize all those transactions into separate categories so that we can fill out our tax return. And how do we know where we're supposed to put those expenses, right? So there's a lot of different options and it's hard to know how we're supposed to categorize them. So I've started talking about some of these expense categories that are maybe calculated a little bit differently or maybe aren't 100% deductible or aren't deductible at all. And where we can start when divvying up these other expense categories is looking at Schedule C of our Form 1040. So Schedule C is the sole proprietorship form. You can go in and it has some nice categories already on it. So you'll see it has like advertising separated out from professional and legal services. It'll have office expenses in there. And you can start there to start divvying up your expense categories. Other nice areas that you can look, you can Google chart of accounts for your specific industry. And what that will do is that will kind of give you an example of expense categories that are going to fit your industry better. So every industry is going to have different types of expenses, different categories that are going to fit better. So Googling, your industry chart of accounts is a great place to start. If you're using a software like QuickBooks, it will often recommend a chart of accounts for you. So you can go in and start utilizing that chart of accounts. There's a lot of different resources here. Now, the list that is on the Schedule C is not exhaustive. You can go in and you can add additional categories in there. So when I look at how we set up our client's chart of accounts and what expense categories I want, I look in and I see one, this needs to flow nicely onto a tax return. So we have to be able to easily prep our tax return. We have to easily be able to tell what categories are going to be fully deductible, what are going to be partial, etc., so that we can project what the tax is going to be. And then I want to make sure that the information in that chart of accounts, it's providing the information my clients need in order to run their business. Okay, so for example, it may be beneficial for you to divvy up advertising into multiple different avenues. And then you can look to see, okay, I paid this amount on, Google ads pay per click. This is the amount that I made. Is that worth it? Did I make enough? And then you can look at your return on investment on some of these things. If you want other tips, go ahead and look at the longer video that is attached to this short, and I will see you guys tomorrow.